Hello, we'll do a little video on a CNN report called Tricky Dick, which is in reference to Nixon. Let me see, they got this little box here with the, all right, I done got that out of there. Let's see. Yeah, Richie Pryor years ago was talking about they keep talking about Tricky Dick Nixon and say they put him in jail and they'll find out how tricky his dick is. Now, I got on Tommy Sotomayor's t-shirt. I don't know if you see the little symbol of the devil there, and it says, "Who asked the devil to be fair?" And I know Tommy is a big Kennedy fan, but maybe he'll have some interest in Nixon as well. And what was so interesting in terms of Tricky Dick Nixon is that even before he was elected, at some point they were, matter of fact, it was when he was running for vice president, that there were some questions about some improper money or whatever, and it looked like he would have to step down as a vice presidential candidate, but didn't. He survived that one. And of course, he was a vice presidential candidate for Dwight Eisenhower, formerly a general. Okay, let's see here. What the heck? Daddy. Oh, I think he said his Nixon's daddy was Quaker and his mother was a Methodist. Of course, they grew up very poor. So Nixon was elected to Congress in 1946, and he beat a long-term incumbent to get there, much like Ocasio-Cortez had defeated a long-term incumbent to get in her job. And actually, the Honorable Marion Barry, the late Marion Barry, Mayor Barry, had won against, how many times had Walter E. Washington served? I think 2 terms. And then there was Sterling Tucker, I believe, was he the council chairman, I believe? And Barry was looked at as the 3rd place candidate and managed to win, becoming one of the youngest mayors to be elected in U.S. history, served 4 terms, and he didn't run for mayor again after some personal problems, but he never lost an election running for mayor, and he did come back to get on the city council. So in 1950, Nixon ran for the Senate and beat some very established lady. In 1952, he was elected for vice president. And of course, on this CNN report, they went into his debate with Kennedy and his appearance. They didn't elaborate too much on the CNN documentary, but it was said that many people that heard the debate on the radio felt that Nixon had won, and those on television felt that Kennedy had won. Now, what I did find very interesting was they said that Nixon had a gray suit on a gray background. I hadn't really heard that, but I had heard that he looked tired, that his eyes seemed to have maybe bags on them or whatnot. And Kennedy was a younger, cool, calm, and collected candidate. And there has been some questions about if everything was done properly, but of course, Kennedy did win. Let's see. Mm. Oh.